going on, guys? We got some creepy and strange TikToks that'll make you question your reality. Let's get straight into it.
Lapit at nga, yan, sabihan mo. Uy, gago, ang lapit. What the fuck, man?
Yes, sir. Nakuha na ko, sir. Yes, sir.
I wanted.
Now, I had plans to go some places in 2025. I'm not gonna lie to you. But from the looks of it, aviation is really struggling. Y'all let me know if y'all got places that y'all wanna go. Me personally, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to say at this point. Y'all let me know what y'all think is going on. I have no idea what's going on.
To talk to you about CERN. Is CERN learning anything from ancient Egypt?
CERN is the LHC, the Large Hadron Collider. It's the largest machine in the world located in Switzerland, and it's all underground, and it uses this gigantic track, this underground tube that's connected, and they send atoms in opposite directions and speed them up to a percentage of the speed of light and then let them collide. They analyze the collision to see what comes out of this collision between atoms, but something else they discover in the process is that they create microscopic black holes. In my opinion, again, this is nothing that I've read, but my hypothesis is that part of the work going on at CERN is to learn how to create stable wormholes, what Einstein and Rosen called an Einstein-Rosen bridge, where you take space and you fold it, punch a hole in between to make a connection, a shortcut through space-time.
The Trump administration.
So what I will say about that is, if CERN is gonna make wormholes to where we can be able to travel to new places and new dimensions, cool. But what he also mentioned is that it creates black holes, miniature black holes. What I will say to CERN is, be careful. Obviously, we do not need a gigantic black hole. CERN better be careful, man.
Administration is troubled by reports that some foreign governments are considering tightening the screws on U.S. tech companies with international footprints. Now, America cannot and will not accept that. And we think it's a terrible mistake, not just for the United States of America, but for your own countries. And let me be emphatic about this point. America wants to partner with all of you. And we want to embark on the AI revolution before us with a spirit of openness and collaboration. But to create that kind of trust, we need international regulatory regimes that fosters the creation of AI technology rather than strangles it. And we need our European friends in particular to look to this new frontier with optimism rather than trepidation.
What do y'all think about AI? I think we do need to invite it with some sort of openness and be kind. Obviously, we don't want this to become Detroit becoming human, the video game, to where they have the option to rebel simply because we humans could not control our emotions and we start doing things to them. Remember, they're gonna remember this stuff, but I say, look, it's AI, it's coming. Ain't no stopping it. It's coming, so hey, we might as well welcome it with open arms. We already use Siri. Your phone is a form of AI. It is what it is. Might as well just welcome it in.
Recently, they just found unfossilized soft dinosaur tissue. Soft dinosaur tissue? So now the brilliant scientists are trying to figure out, how could tissue stay soft for 70 million years? The thought will never cross their brain to question that maybe it's not 70 million years old. I mean, that thought will never enter their head, okay? We've got 8 of these stones in Pensacola, Florida. It's the largest collection in America, I believe. Why would they put circles on the side of the dinosaurs? Well, nobody ever found dinosaur skin until about 20 years ago, when fossilized dinosaur skin was found. It's very interesting. The dinosaur skin has circle patterns on it. They had to see a live one to know to put that on the stones, because you couldn't tell that from the bones. This guy's cutting the head off a dragon. There's a guy riding one. This guy says nobody's ever seen a dinosaur. Well, why did they put them on their cave paintings? Why did they put them on ancient pottery? Why do we see so many legends of dragons if nobody's ever seen one?
Have y'all? All right, so here's the deal. Here's my take on it. So dinosaurs, dragons, you got one side that says, look, they're gone, they're completely extinct, don't worry about it. You got the other side that says they're not extinct. We got skin, we got fossils of them with human beings on it and cave paintings. We got one side that says, look, dinosaurs are extinct and they predate humans. There's the other side that says, no, once again, cave paintings, and we got fossils with human beings riding dinosaurs, coexisting with them. I'm gonna leave that to y'all. Once again, I have no idea. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this whole dinosaur. Are they still here? Or are they completely gone? Who knows? Y'all let me know.
I heard the story about this crazy ass shit. This hole, this bottomless hole that never ends. Oh man, we finna get into it. So Mel Waters called into a radio station and claimed that he had a hole. Well, he didn't claim, but he had a hole on his property, and the neighbors would dump trash into it, all types of large items that they were done with, and they've been doing it for like generations. And Mel finally wondered, like, why the hell this ain't filling up? Like, what's going on? The hole's never filling up. And the dogs wouldn't go near it, and it would cause his radio to have like strange frequency issues and stuff. So he finally went out there. He got a fishing line. He threw the fishing line in. Nothing. Like, mind you, they never hear anything hit the bottom. He's tying more fishing lines, and it's never hitting the bottom. Now, when he called into the radio station, he called into the radio station. I guess the next day, government officials showed up to this man's house. Bro, do you know they sectioned off this hole? He can't even go to it on his own property. I may do a part 2 to this, because it's a whole mini documentary about this. I may do a part 2.
Stay away from that. What did he say? He said the dogs won't go near it, and then they say they throw trash down there, and then it never seems to hit the bottom. To me, if it does lead to another dimension, it's just my opinion. If it does lead to another dimension, it's probably going to lead to an abyss. It's a bottomless pit. You threw it down for generations. Ain't never heard nothing hit the bottom. And the government sectioned it off. They probably know what's up. I think it's best to stay away from that.
They now have magnetic chicken inside the stores. I can't make this up, bro. So this lady went inside the store and she grabbed a magnet and she just tested her chicken on some great value chicken inside of Wally World. And guess what? It's magnetic. But I can't make this up, boy. When have y'all ever known chicken to be magnetic?
Never.
And we already know that magnets stick to metal. So what metal particles are inside the chicken? I'm just asking. Don't y'all find that like interesting? That somehow, some way, that all of a sudden out of nowhere, now there's chicken that's magnetic. Which makes you think, what kind of metal particles are inside of the chicken to turn the chicken magnetic, where the magnet sticks to the chicken? Yeah, gang. Let me know what y'all think about this magnetic chicken in the comments. Like and follow for more wisdom, and stay tuned. Share to somebody that don't know, and follow me on YouTube if you want that exclusive content.
Ancient civil.
Yeah, man, look, I think you said, I don't want to say what brand it was, but whatever brand it was, just go ahead and buy y'all some different chicken, man. Go ahead and buy a different brand. Or go ahead and stick with that, but y'all be careful out here, man. Because I like to eat healthy, but they messing with my stuff too. Nobody's safe. Apparently, nobody is safe.
Civilizations were far more advanced than we thought. First, let's talk about the ancient Egyptians. This is the Orion's Belt, a star constellation. Is it a coincidence that it perfectly lines up with the pyramids of Giza? Now, what's crazy to me is that the speed of light and the altitude of the pyramids are the same number.
Damn.
It's also mind-blowing that the pyramids line up with the motherboard of a modern computer. It's also shocking that ancient cave drawings have depictions of light bulbs. So what if this is a proof that
This is an
Okay, so what do y'all think? Y'all think ancient civilizations were more advanced than we are? We got the ancient and we got we are. I would say they were probably more free, but then again, we have stores and supermarkets and this and that. We have more convenience. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have more convenience, but they were just more out there. So y'all let me know. But the fact that it lines up with the Orion's Belt and then it got all them other numbers, yeah, and it looks like a motherboard. That's probably where we get our technology from. That's interesting.
asteroid that was discovered in just a few weeks ago, John, and it is on a near-Earth orbit around the Earth, such that we think there's a possibility that in 2032, there's a very slim chance it could actually impact Earth. And that's the reason why it has become very interesting right now.
When you say interesting, do you mean interesting like, oh, neat, it might go thud in some remote Siberian forest? Or, oh, no, it's going to hit, you know, and it might actually, if it did hit the Earth, be a serious thing?
Well, of course, the idea that it could possibly hit Earth is always the one that is most interesting to us, so that if we need to do something about it, we can. But in this particular instance, right now, it doesn't look like it.
Well, right now, that don't sound too promising. Do y'all think an asteroid is going to come in 2032? Whenever they say, my opinion, whenever they say an asteroid is coming or something, I don't know. I don't think so. If it does come, I hope that it lands, like you said, some forest somewhere to where nobody's at, and it can't really harm the animals either if it does come. But y'all let me know what y'all think. I hope not. I don't think there's no asteroid coming. I hope not. Y'all let me know.
You see, when they start making robots that look like they're human, it's a problem. You see, the robot that Elon Musk introduced to the world looked like a robot. And a lot of people didn't like it, but it looked like a robot. But the Clone Alpha robot by Clone Robotics is something totally different. This shit looks human. And if you don't believe me, look at this shit. And listen to the damn music that they chose for this shit. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. Nah, man. Nah. Nope. This robot has all 206 bones like a human. The robot also has artificial ligaments and connective tissues. This robot is basically a human in robot form. That thumb function that we have, that robot has. The strength that we have, that robot has. Oh, and let me also add, that robot has a trigger finger. Go look on the website. See what they say about how this robot walks. The robot doesn't walk like any other robot. Tip, tip, tip. No. On the website, it says, finally, a robot that walks naturally. Yeah. Needless to say, the brain power of this robot is out of this world. They say if you do it once, the robot will remember forever. You know what that means, right? Pay attention.
Look, man, just be careful. Like I said, that for now, that thing is always in its primitive stages, but give anything with time and it's going to advance. But like, yeah, man, just welcome it with open arms. If you do something to it once, it's gonna remember.
So, are we just gonna ignore that the CIA has done experiments on our minds? Like, really, how powerful are we? There was testings of our minds on thousands of Americans. Astral projection, telekinesis, telepathy. Our minds can create split personalities. There was a report of a German woman who had never left Germany, who had split personalities, and she starts speaking fluent French out of nowhere. Could this woman have possibly connected to her past lives, where she was a French woman? In astral projection, you can travel through time. Do we fully understand what we're dreaming? Is it us traveling to different dimensions, different worlds while we're asleep? Do we really understand what we're capable of? Certain people can harness advanced brain power. Unexplained videos of people lifting rocks out of the ground. Movies of people having superpowers. Even in TV shows. People who have claimed to get money, whatever they want, through a mind trick called manifestation. Can this prove that we are multidimensional beings? Loud pitch ringing in our ears that are unexplainable. Is schizophrenia people's minds being disturbed by negative entities? Why does our brain cells look like the universe? We have to stop thinking that everything is physical. Some people feel that we actually don't have a soul. But according to CIA documents, there are so many things that our soul can do. So what do we really know about brain power? Just my thoughts though, so y'all stay dangerous.
What I will say is that there's been a lot of information hidden from the public, but that's why we get into it. But this has been creepy and strange TikToks that'll make you question your reality. Until next time.